Okay, hello. Today, discuss natin is yung another integration technique which is the integration by trigonometric substitution. So, nauna meron tayong trigonometric by integral by parts or integration by parts. And then nagkaroon tayo ng integration of trigonometric integrals. Then ngayon, magkakaroon tayo ng integration by trigonometric substitution. Okay, so ginagamit natin itong integration techniques kapag hindi natin pwedeng gamitan ng basic let u ang ating given or ang ating problems. So dito, yung mga problems na na-encounter natin is usually or mostly may radical. Okay, so yung sa loob ng radical is merong three forms. Okay, so pwedeng a squared minus u squared or pwede din yung form nun is a squared plus u squared and then pwedeng maging u squared minus a squared. So iba-iba yung tatlo na yan. So may mga katumbas kada form nung nasa radical sign. So tinatawag nating binomial terms yung tatlo nating nabanggit na ito. Yan. So ngayon, may katumbas siya na trigonometric substitution. Okay? So kapag ang ating binomial term is a squared minus u squared, gagamitin natin yung u is equal to a sine theta. And then yan, tatlo din siya. Magkakatugma yung tatlo na yan. So para maintindihan natin and ma-analyze natin yung problem, try natin mag-solve na example. So first we have integral of x squared over 16 minus x squared. So una natin gagawin, i-analyze natin yung radicand o yung dito sa problem yung 16 minus x squared. Okay. So as you can see, yung 16 pwedeng kunin yung square root niya, which is yung 4, that's squared, minus yung x squared. So yung a kasi, doon sa a and u, kanina pinresent natin, yung a is constant. And then yung x ay function or may variables. Okay. So dito yung 4 natin, yun yung a. And then yung x, yun yung u. Okay. Therefore, meron tayong u squared minus u squared. So pag meron tayong a squared minus u squared, sabi kanina, ang gagamitin nating u value is equal to a sine theta. So in this case, ang u natin is x, and then yung a natin is 4, then sine theta. After natin makuha yung x value, kunin natin yung derivative niya. And we will have 4 cosine theta d theta. So anong next natin gawin? I-substitute natin ito, itong x value, dito sa ating given. Sa lahat ng x, i-substitute natin yung 4 sine theta. Okay? So we will have an integral of 4 sine theta, pero naka-squared, over square root of 16, tapos yung x squared na 4 sine theta squared over dx is equal to 4 cosine theta d theta. Sorry, d theta ito. So dapat, kumbaga magiging uniform ang ating variable. Nasa theta lahat. So simplify natin, we will have 16 sine squared theta over square root of 16 minus 16 sine squared theta times 4 cosine theta d theta. Okay, simplify pa natin. Yung nasa baba na ito, pwede nating i-factor out yan ng 16. 1 minus sine squared theta. Okay? So, i-rewrite ko lang dito sa next natin. Meron tayong 16 sine squared theta. Okay? So, ay 16. 1 minus sine squared theta. Okay? And then 4. 4 cosine theta. Okay. If simplify natin, we have 16 times 4 is 64. Sine squared theta. Cosine theta d theta. Integral sign natin. Then yung 16, etong katabi niyang 1 minus sine squared theta. Di ba itong part na to, equal lang yan sa cosine squared theta. Okay? So palitan lang natin, magiging 16 cosine squared theta. And etong portion na to, pwede natin kunin yung square root, magiging 4 cosine theta. Then yung nasa taas is 64 sine squared theta cosine theta d theta. Okay? So meron kang cosine theta sa taas or sa numerator and then sa denominator, cancel out. So meron kang 64 over 4, yan ay equal to sa 16. So meron kang integral of 16 sine squared theta d theta. And from the previous module, alam natin na pwede natin gamitin sa sine squared theta, yung formula na 1/2 1 minus cosine 2 theta. So, substitute natin, meron tayong 16, 1 half, 1 minus cosine 2 theta, d theta. Simplify natin, 16 times 1 half is just 8. So, times 1 minus cosine 2 theta, d theta. Pag hiwalayin ko yan, magiging 8 d theta minus 8 cosine 2 theta d theta. And then dito sa ating cosine 2 theta, pwede tayo mag-let u is equal to 2x o 2 theta. Derivative of u is 2 d theta. Divide both sides by 2. Okay? So, etong ating 8 d theta, pwede na maging 8 theta yan. Okay? So, labas ko yung 8 times 1 half. Then sine 2 theta, which is yung integral ng cosine 2 theta plus. Simplify ko lang ulit yung sagot natin. We have 8 theta minus 8 times 1 half is 4. Cosine 2 theta plus c. Ito na ba yung final answer? Hindi pa kasi naka-theta pa yung sagot natin. So anong gagawin natin dyan? Dapat ibalik natin sa in terms of x. So ibalik ko lang kanina, meron tayong sabi natin x is equal to 4 sine theta. Okay. So divide ko yun both sides. Kakaroon ako ng sine theta is equal to x over 4. Okay. So ba't ko ginawa yun? Kasi babalik tayo sa concept ng right triangle. No? So we have here a right triangle. And then sabihin natin ito yung theta. Pwede sa taas naman. Pwede din dito, okay lang. Pero dito na lang natin ilagay sa baba. So we have here sine theta is equal to x over 4. And we know that pag sine yung gamit nating triangle function, yung nasa numerator yung opposite side. Yung denominator yun yung hypotenuse. So lagay natin dito sa right triangle, ang opposite side niya is yung x and then yung hypotenuse is 4. So to get the value of this adjacent side, squared ng hypotenuse which is 16 minus yung squared ng ating opposite side which is x squared. Okay? So kunin natin yung theta which is arcsine of x over 4. Okay? So meron na tayong 8 theta minus 4 cosine 2 theta plus c. Substitute natin yung value ng theta and ng ibang angle. So dito, mali tayo ng sulat. Okay? Sin theta yan. So which is, eto din naman yun. Na mali lang ng sulat kanina. Sorry. Okay? So we know that sin 2 theta from double angle formulas is 2 sin theta cosine theta. So yan, substitute natin dun sa sin 2 theta. Okay? So 8 theta minus 4 times 2 sin theta cosine theta plus c. Okay, o konting simplify pa. Sin 8 sin theta cosine theta plus c. Okay, so pwede na natin ibalik yung sagot natin in terms of x. Okay? So tingnan natin triangle. So yung theta natin, nakuha natin which is yung arcsine of x over 4. And then 8, yung value ng sin theta, of course, yun yung x over 4. Value ng cosine theta is, di ba? Cosine theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse dahil ka. Okay? So, ang adjacent side natin dito is yung square root of 16 minus x squared, hypotenuse na 4. So, balik ko dito, lagay ko dyan 16 minus x squared over 4 plus c. O, simplify lang natin. We have here 8 over 4 which is 2. And then magiging 2 over 4 yan. Therefore, magkakaroon ka ng tira na 1 half. Okay? So, simplify ko lang 8 arcsine of x over 4 minus yung 1 half na natira. Then x is square root of 16 x squared plus c. Therefore, we will have our final answer for first example. So, in order for us, para mag-gets yung ating discussion, try pa tayo ng isang problem. So, here, in order for us to solve our problem, gayahin natin yung ginawa natin kanina. So, as you can see, meron tayong radical dito and radicand, of course. Ang radicand natin dito is yung 9x squared minus 4. And we know we could get the square root of both terms natin wherein yung 9x squared, ang square root niya is 3x. So, I squared ko siya. So, yung 4, yan ay 2 pero squared. So, yung 3x, yan yung u natin. Okay? And then yung 2, yan yung a. Okay? So, punta tayo sa trigonometric substitution. Kapag meron tayong u squared minus a squared, ano daw ang gagamitin natin? Ang gagamitin natin is x is equal to, or u is equal to a second theta. Okay? And yung u natin is yung 3x, di ba? Equals, yung 2 is, yung a is 2, and then second theta. So, divide natin both sides sa 3. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayong x is equal to 2/3 second theta. Then, kunin natin yung derivative niya, magkakaroon ka ng 2/3 second theta tangent theta. Huwag kalimutan yung d theta. Okay? So, punta tayo ulit dito sa given natin. Substitute natin lahat ng x values, which is 2/3 second theta. So, square root of 9 times 2/3 ng second theta squared minus yung 4 over 2/3 second theta, and then yung dx ng 2/3 second theta tangent theta d theta. So, medyo mahaba. Mahaba siya. So, dito, pwede tayo mag-cancel out dito. Okay? So, may 2/3 ka dito sa numerator, itong mahaba na yan. Ayan. Pwede natin i-cancel yung 2/3. Ito, ayan. So, meron din tayong second theta. Pwede natin i-cancel out yan. Okay? So, simplify natin yung sagot natin. We will have yung sa radical sign natin. We will have 9 times 4 over 9. Siyempre. Second squared theta minus 4. Okay? Tapos tangent theta d theta. Ito, yung 9 cancel out ko na yan. I-write natin. Kakaroon ka ng 4 second squared theta minus 4 times tangent theta d theta. And we know that pwede natin itong i-factor out na 4. Okay? Takas ko lang. Magkakaroon ka integral of 4 second squared theta minus 1 tangent theta d theta. We also know that second squared theta minus 1 is equal to tangent squared theta. So, substitute ko lang dito yung 4 tapos yung tangent squared theta times tangent theta d theta. O, may square root ka, pwede mong i-square root yung 4 and tangent squared theta. Kakaroon ka ng 2 tangent theta saka yung isang tangent theta d theta. O, magiging squared dyan, 2 squared d theta. And we know that tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta minus 1. Palitan lang natin, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 secant squared theta minus 1. So, ano yung next natin pwede gawin dito? I-distribute natin yung 2. So, 2 secant squared theta o d theta minus 2 d theta. Okay? So, we know that secant squared theta as pwede nang i-integrate. Okay, so 2 is equal, yung integral of secant squared theta equal yan agad sa tangent theta minus 2d theta plus c. Okay, so since nasa theta pa siya, kailangan natin ibalik sa in terms of x. Okay, so babalik tayo ulit sa kanina. We have secant, or we have x is equal to 2/3 theta. Okay, so kunin natin yung secant theta, magiging 3x over 2. So, kunin natin yung cosine theta, 2 over 3x. So, balik tayo sa ating right triangle. We have here yung theta natin. And then, yung opposite natin is, yun yung hinahanap. And then, ang adjacent is 2 and then 3x ang ating hypotenuse. So, ang value ng ating opposite side is 9x squared minus 4. Okay? Kasi squared of hypotenuse minus squared of the adjacent side. So, meron tayong tangent theta dito. na kailangan palitan. So, gamitin natin yung right triangle. So, yung value ng tangent theta is equal to opposite side, which is 9x squared minus 4 over adjacent side, which is 2. Okay, balik natin dito. 2 times square root of 9x squared minus 4 over 2 minus 2. Sorry, ito ay theta na lang. Nag-integrate na tayo. So, dito, kunin natin yung theta. Ano? So, yan ay arctan of square root of 9x squared minus 4 over 2. Okay, substitute natin yung value ng theta na nakuha natin. We have arctan of square root of 9x squared minus 4 over 2. Huwag kalimutan yung plus c. Simplifying, cancel tong numerator denominator na 2. We will have the square root of 9x squared minus 4 minus 2 arctan, opahin lang, of square root of 9x squared minus 4 over 2 plus c. Okay, so therefore, yan na ang ating final answer. So for our last example, para mas analyze natin mabuti, okay, so dito, meron tayong integral of dx over x squared plus 4. So usually, pwede ginagawa natin dito, nagle-let u na tayo agad eh. Kung minsan, tinataas pa natin to magiging negative yung exponent ng x squared plus 4. Pero dito sa trigonometric substitution, kunin lang ulit natin yung radicand natin na x squared plus 4. Kunin natin yung parang square root niya. Okay, so yung x yan na yung ating u. And then yung 2 is yung ating a. So we have here u squared plus a squared. So pag meron tayong u squared plus a squared or kanina sabi a squared plus x squared, ang gagamitin natin na x o u is equal to a tangent theta. Okay, ang u natin is x and then a natin is 2 theta. Kunin lang natin ang ating derivative. We will have 2 secant squared theta d theta. Okay, so next step natin dito is isa-substitute natin lahat ng x value, papalitan natin ng 2 tangent theta. Okay? Pati yung dx, papalitan natin ng ating 2 seconds squared theta, d theta. Okay? So dito sa ibabaw, meron tayong 2 seconds squared theta, d theta. Yung nasa ilalim, kakaroon tayo ng 2 tangent theta squared plus 4. Simplify, we will have 2 seconds squared theta d theta over 4 tangent squared theta plus 4. Factor out natin yung radicand. Labas natin yung 4. Kakaroon tayo ng 4 tangent squared theta plus 1. And we know na yung nasa loob na tangent squared theta plus 1 is simply equal to secant squared theta. Okay? So, pwede natin gawin. Actually, pwede natin i-square root yung 4 secant squared theta, magiging 2 secant theta. Okay? So, yung tangent squared theta plus 1 equal yan sa secant squared theta. So, nagkaroon tayo ng square root of 4 secant squared theta. Kaya tayo nagkaroon ng 2 secant theta. So, simplify pa natin. Pwede natin i-cancel out itong 2. Tapos, yung isang secant. Okay, so may isa pang secant theta na matitira dyan sa taas. So, magkakaroon tayong integral of secant theta. Okay. So, itong secant theta, pag in-integrate natin, may formula. Okay. Pag in-integrate natin ang secant theta d theta, equal na yan agad sa ln of secant theta plus tangent theta. So, pag in-integrate natin yan na agad yun, yung ln of secant theta plus tangent theta, huwag kalimutan yung plus c. But since nasa theta pa rin yung sagot natin, i-try natin ibalik siya sa x. So, we have x is equal to 2 tangent of theta kanina, di ba? Okay. So, kunin natin yung value ng tangent theta, x over 2. Wherein yung x is the opposite side and then yung 2 is yung adjacent side. Okay? So, drawing ulit tayo ng right triangle. Ito yung reference angle na theta. Ito yung opposite na x. We have the adjacent 2 na yan. So, ang ating hypotenuse ay ah x squared plus 4. Okay? So, ang kailangan natin is secant theta, which is equal sa 1 over cosine theta. Okay? So, yung cosine kasi is adjacent over hypotenuse. But pag kinuha natin ang reciprocal niya, magiging hypotenuse or x squared plus 4 over yung adjacent side na 2. Okay? So, sa tangent naman, ayan, nakuha natin kanina, yung x over 2. Okay? So, equal. So, proceed tayo dito. Meron tayong ln. Yung second theta natin equal siya sa square root of x squared plus 4 over 2 plus x over 2 plus c. Simplify lang natin. We have ln of 2 square root of x squared plus 4 plus x plus c. And by law of logarithm, yung quotient rule, okay? Quotient property. Pwede natin paghiwalayin yan. X squared plus 4 plus x minus ln of 2 plus c. Okay. Therefore, ito na ba ang ating answer? So, pwede pa natin i-simplify yan dahil ito pong ln 2 is constant yan. Okay? So, pwede na nating isama itong ln 2 dito sa c. So, pwede nating i-write yung sagot natin ng x squared plus 4 plus x plus c. Okay, since si c is nire-represent niya lahat ng possible constant sa ating sagot. Okay? So, kaya yung ln 2 na constant is isasama na natin sa c. Therefore, ang answer natin is ln of square root of quantity x squared plus 4 plus x plus c. Okay, so I hope clear ang ating integration by trigonometric substitution. So, kailangan nating i-analyze yung u saka a. And then, tandaan kung ano yung ginagamit na u is equal to a, sine or secant or tangent theta. Tapos, proceed tayo sa ating integration. And then, gamit tayo ng ating Pythagorean theorem and then right triangle para makuha yung sagot. And then, kapag meron tayong sagot, after integration na in terms of theta, ibalik natin sa in terms of x. Okay? So, if kung hindi clear ang ating na module, you may ask questions sa ating group chat or personally sa akin. So, thank you for watching our module.